The indigenous people of Biafra, through its spokesperson, Emma Powerful, is alleging that the federal government has perfected plans not to bring Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the group, to court on October 21st, the date scheduled for his trial. The group says the federal government's plan is to suppress agitation and force everyone into submission, and that they plan to keep Nnamdi Kanu locked up behind bars without trial to demoralize him. The group has now threatened a one-month lockdown in the southeast if the federal government refuses to bring him to court. Tunju, I don't know if this is the right direction. The IPOB have been threatening this stay-at-home order. Recall in August they had issued one, but it wasn't carried out. But I believe that the Ohanes Ndigbo worldwide is asking them, the group, which they claim there are about 60 million of them, to take their agitation to Abuja. They should, maybe do a peaceful protest to Abuja instead of, causing more hardship for the people of the Southeast.
I cannot begin to imagine the repercussions of a one-month sit-at-home order. It will be completely disastrous for many individuals and many families. But on the other hand, I'm sorry, OG, I find this quite triggering. I'm not making parallels between the two cases, but I have personal experience of my dad not being brought to court when he ought to have been brought to court. So these things do happen, and it does happen to demoralize the person being held. Absolutely no parallels whatsoever, I must stress, but I do know the evil that they're trying to prevent, and I completely understand that they want to ensure that we don't have a high-profile prisoner of conscience just being locked up awaiting trial, like so many hundreds of thousands are all over Nigeria. I actually feel very strongly about this subject, so I think I should keep quiet.
Yeah, because what was the reason the federal government did not bring Nnamdi Kanu to court on his last hearing? What was the reason? Why did they have to adjourn it?
No, on July 26th, Justice Binta Nyako, of the Federal High Court, Abuja, decided to adjourn the Nnamdi Kanu case till October 21 because the federal government authorities were unable to produce him.
Correct.
Now, what IPOB is doing now is to put pressure on government to say that, look, the next trial date, which is October 21, it should be produced in court. Whatever you may think of IPOB or their politics, the fundamental issue is that every accused person, whatever may be the allegations, is innocent until proven guilty.
As always.
And every accused person must be allowed to have his day in court, no matter what you think about the circumstances. And I think that those principles that they are insisting upon about fair trial, about fair hearing, Section 36 of the 1999 Constitution uses the phrase fair hearing. Those principles are inviolable. So to the extent that anybody, not even maybe IPOB, it can be Ohanes Ndigbo, can be Samba, it can be anything, you cannot argue with that point. So if there's a suspicion that he will not get fair hearing, he will not get fair trial, then of course they will put, they will apply this kind of pressure. And what this proves again is that the case, has a political undertone. It's not just about a case in court. There's also a political dimension to it. And stakeholders who are associated with him are saying, no, you cannot, detain a man indefinitely. If you have charges against him, bring those charges before the court of law, of proper jurisdiction, and allow him to defend himself. But to go and lock people up indefinitely, as we do in Nigeria, that is unacceptable.
Absolutely.
It's a violation of the justice administration system.
Well said, Dr. Abati.